a time, there lived a boy named Jacques. Jacques' family was very, very poor, and one day they did not have enough money to even pay the rent. As a result, the wicked landowner kicked Jacques out with nothing to his name but the clothes on his back and a pair of old red boots.
And stay out!
Oof! What was Jacques to do with nothing but that old pair of boots to call his own? What's this? It looks as though Jacques has forgotten something. Well, look who's tagging along. Jacques' cat, Puss.
Puss, what are we to do? We don't have anything to eat and nowhere to stay.
Master, there's nothing to worry about. Just leave it to me, okay?
But you're only a cat. You think you can really get us out of this?
Mm-hmm.
Puss found a tattered old burlap bag and set off for the forest.
There, that should do it. Aha! There he is! There he is! There he is! There he is! Oh! Oh!
Maybe you thought Puss was out trying to catch himself some dinner, but that clever cat had much bigger things in mind.
A gift from Count Carabas to me? Count Carabas. I don't believe I've ever heard that name before.
Of course, the king had never heard of Count Carabas because that was a title that had just been given him by his cat. And in the following days, Puss brought the king assorted fruit, a very strange bird, and a necklace of spring flowers.
Please send Count Carabas my deepest thanks.
That I shall gladly do, Your Highness.
Huh? Why, you're absolutely right, my dear.
What? The king wants to see me? It's impossible. I just can't.
Why not? Just give it a try. Who knows? He might even make you a real prince. What do you say, huh?
But what if we're found out?
Just leave that to me.
There was no turning back now because Jacques had been summoned by the king so that he might thank him for all of his many presents. But how is that clever Puss ever going to turn Jacques into a count overnight?
Are you sure this is going to work? I'm freezing to death.
It shouldn't be much longer, Master. Ah, it looks like the king's carriage now.
As soon as the carriage drew near, Puss began to jump and scream.
Ah! Help! Oh, no! Help! Help! Somebody, please! Help! Oh, help! Help! Get ready, just as we planned it, okay?
Help!
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 Help! Help!
Oh, help!
What in the world are those two up to? Puss told them his master was on his way to meet the king when he saw a most unusual fish. He knew it would make a wonderful present, so he dove in the river to try and catch it. But while he was doing that, a robber stole all of his clothes. The king listened to Puss's story with great sympathy and immediately ordered his tailor to prepare a wonderful suit of clothes for Count Carabas.
Wow.
At your service, my lord.
It was love at first sight for Jacques and the princess. It was spring, and Jacques invited the king and his daughter to go for a stroll through the countryside.
Oh, what beautiful flowers. Oh, and it smells so nice, too. Excuse me, but whose land might this be?
Why, it belongs to Count Carabas.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Oh, say, where's Puss? Puss.
But Puss was off in a nearby wheat field. I wonder what he's up to now.
Okay, don't forget now, when the king and his daughter come by and ask whose fields these are, you must reply that they belong to Count Carabas. Don't forget now, okay? Huh? If you don't do this, the king will be very angry and throw you all in the dungeon. I'm counting on you. Just reply. This is Count Carabas's land, okay? Uh-oh, it looks like they're coming now.
And just as Puss had planned, when the king asked them whose land this might be, they all replied that it belonged to the good Count Carabas. Fishermen, woodcutters, shepherds, they all replied that their lands belonged to the good Count Carabas.
Why, Count Carabas, I had no idea you were the owner of all these lands and that you were so respected by your followers.
I have trouble believing it myself. Believe me.
Everything seemed to be going according to schedule. But then the king asked Jacques to show him his castle, for it must surely be the grandest in the land.
Oh, yes, of course, Your Highness. That is Count Carabas's castle atop yonder hill.
Ah.
But Puss...
Jacques had good reason to be worried. It wasn't just that he didn't own the castle, but everyone knew the real owner to be a wicked and terrible wizard.
Oh, great wizard, we have heard that your magic is the strongest in all the kingdom. Is that true?
Yes, of course.
They say you have the power to change yourself into the shape of any animal in the world. A lion, a tiger. Can that really be true?
Stand back and watch this.
That wizard was so conceited he couldn't resist a chance to show off his power to Puss.
Abracadabra!
Wow, maybe Puss had gone too far this time.
Yaha! Oh!
Oh, please, Mr. Lion, please change back. You're scaring my friend.
Yeah! How do you like it? Now, do you believe I'm the greatest wizard in the land?
Oh, yes.
How about an encore? Go ahead. I can change myself into anything. Just name it and I can do it.
Is that right? You can change yourself into anything I say?
Anything. Anything at all. Just name it.
Oh, great wizard.
What is it?
I know you can change yourself into huge animals, but we were just wondering if you have the power to change yourself into something tiny.
Of course, you fool.
Like a mouse, for instance.
You don't believe me? I'll show you a thing or two.
Oh?
There! That should show you. I'm the greatest wizard in the world.
I believe you.
Yeah! What are you doing?
Puss's plan had worked perfectly. Now the tables were turned on that wicked wizard. He ran and he ran, but Puss finally caught up with him and made that terrible ogre his afternoon snack.
Your Highness, welcome to Count Carabas's castle. Come right in.
Huh?
What a magnificent castle.
The king was overjoyed. At last he had found a worthy husband for his daughter. Their wedding was one of the biggest and happiest of all time, and Jacques and his princess were ready to live happily ever after. But wait, what's happened to Puss? Oh, there he is. It looks like Jacques wasn't the only marriage in the kingdom today.
I feel like the happiest cat in the kingdom.